Hi, this video demonstrates the internal working behind how to check whether an user input number is an even number or an odd number. On the screen, left hand side is the Python code for checking whether an input number is even or odd. First, on line number 1, user input is stored on a variable num. Then we are trying to divide our input number with the value 2. If the remainder is 1, we can say that the value is an odd number. Otherwise, we are printing the number as even number. So here for taking or getting the remainder, we are using the modulus operator. Followed by code segment containing assembly level instruction for this high level Python code. Then we have data segment and stack segment, which are used to store the data temporarily. Then we have a CPU registers which are used to perform arithmetic operation like division, modulus operation. In order to start executing the program, click the start button in the code segment and the first line get executed. As a result, 4 memory variables are created at the data segment. All of them are initially 0 by default. Then in the second line, we are getting an input value from the user. You can enter any number. Here I am entering 5. After that, clicking the submit button. So the value 5 will be stored in the variable num, and you can see it in the data segment also. Then we have to divide that input number with the 2. For that purpose, we are using a temporary variable t1 which is assigned with the value 2. Then to calculate the remainder, we have to load this input value and the number 2 into one of the registers in the CPU. So here first I am loading the input number into R1 registers and 2 into a register named R3. Then we are using rem function in the assembly language to obtain the remainder between R1 and R3. Then we are storing that result in a variable result. Then we have to check that result is equal to 0. For that purpose, another temporary variable t2 is initialized with 0. Then we are loading t2 into one of the register named R10. Then we are checking whether the value at R1, that is our result, and 0 are same. If the result is true, it will print even. But our result is false, that's why it will go to a section of code named L1 where we are printing the result as odd, and you can see the output here. So that's all in this video. Thank you for watching.